Hello everyone, I am a Power Platform and Dynamics 365 CE consultant for Alif Consulting. In today's video, I'll be talking about model driven app views. What are the different type of views and how you can configure a view or customize a view. So all this I'll discuss in this video. So let's begin the session. Understanding model driven app views. Model driven apps use views to define how a list of rows for a specific table are displayed in the application. A view defines columns to display, the order of the columns, how wide each column should be, how the list of rows should be sorted by default, the default filters applied to restrict the rows that will appear. Once a view has been made available in the app, the user can select it. So as you see here, this is a model driven app view of accounts. So here you can see the my active accounts being displayed with multiple columns, that is account name, main phone, address, city, primary contact and email. So likewise you can configure your views for a particular table in model driven app. When designing an app, the maker decides which of the public view to make available to app users. These decisions are typically based on the type of user, such as sales or marketing, that will use the app. Views can be developed through the table designer or the app designer. Types of views. There are three types of views: personal, system and public. What is a personal view? Personal views are owned by individuals and only visible to that person unless they share their personal view with others. Personal view cannot be viewed by a system administrator as well. If he has to view it, then it has to be shared by the user who has created the personal view. What is a system view? As a system administrator or a system customizer, you can edit system views. System views are special views the application depends on, which exist for system tables or are automatically created when you create custom tables. These views have specific purposes and some additional capabilities. What is a public view? Public views are general purpose views that you can customize as you see fit. They are important because all app users can access them when they are made available by using the view selector. It is possible to use public views in subgrids, in a form, or as a list in a dashboard. Views within model driven apps. Users may want to view data in relation to a table in a range of ways. A drop down list of views is frequently displayed in the application, so these can be selected. Personal views are included above the list of system or public views that are available in the app. This makes it easier for users to find the data that is important to them. The rows that are visible in views are displayed in a list. Views frequently provide options for users to change the default sorting, column width and filters to more easily find the data that's important to them. Views are not only used by users within model driven apps, they can also be used to define the data sourcing. For example, charts that are used in the application. So this is a typical view for account. So if you open that view selector, right, in that you can see my views. So my views are nothing but personal views, and you can see the system views. So system views are already there, that is, it is specific to an entity which gets created for either custom or the system entities. So now let's quickly get into a demo. So I'll show you how you can create a view, personal view, and as well as how you can modify a system view. So for that, you need to log into make.powerapps.com. So this is the make.powerapps.com website. Here you need to choose your environment. So let's go ahead and create a solution or take a solution. So let's say I am opening this sample solution. So here if you go to any particular entity, right, so in this case account entity, right now if I open this account entity or a table, you can see a list of assets for that particular account. So account can have columns, relationship, business rules, views. Here is where you create your view or you customize your view. So right now this account has only forms attached to it, right? So in this solution particularly, so let's go to this views tab. Here you can add your sub components. Actually, to add an existing one, right, you can go to this views. So these are the type of views, right? So this public view that we need to create, choose, right? So I'm taking this all accounts. So this all accounts view is already created. So let me duplicate this tab first. So right now we have a sample model driven app which is there in this solution, right? So what I'll do is, let me check what all columns are being added to this all accounts view. So let's check that quickly. So if I go to the sample app, if I play this app, right, let me go to this navigation that is accounts and choose that particular view that is all accounts and see what all columns are being currently added. So I'll go to accounts. So as soon as this loads, right, so you can see this is the selection area where I choose my view, right? So all accounts is what I have added to my solution for accounts. So let me check that what all columns are coming under all accounts. So right now we only have these many columns, right? So account name, main phone, address, contact, email and status. So what if I need to add two more columns to it? So let me go back to my solution, and inside solution let me choose the table, that is account table, and inside account table I'll be adding two more columns to that all accounts view and publish my changes. So let me open that view. So we'll go to this view designer in Power Platform. So here you can make your changes. You can add your columns to this particular view. So as you see, these are the columns. So if I want to add, suppose what column I will be adding. So let's say I'm adding facts, right? So facts is being added to this. Again, I have to add another. So I think mobile phone is already there. Then what else? So owner of the record. Who is the owner of the record? So two columns I've added. So let me rearrange this. So owner will be coming here. So facts and owner I have added. So let me save this and just publish this view. So right now we don't have those two columns in this all accounts view. So once I save and publish it, this will be visible in this model domain. So I'm publishing my changes. So this is published. So what I can do is go back. Let me reload this and see whether this has reflected here or not. See, this facts and owner just being added. So previously these two columns were not there in all accounts. So what I've done is I've taken this view to the solution, and inside that I've added these two columns. So this got updated here. So that is how you can add multiple columns to this view. Next thing what I need to show you is, let me create a personal view and see how I can do that. So for creating a personal view, you can go here and go to accounts, click on these three dots, and then create on this button, that is create view. So if you click on that, it will basically open a an advanced find. There you can add your filter criteria, you can add your columns, and that will be your personal view. That personal view would be visible to only the user who created it, not even the system administrator. So in order to access that particular personal view, you need to share that view to the users who all need to access it. So as you see here, right now there are no filter criteria. So what I'll do is, so I need to put a filter criteria. So that is owner equals current logged in user. So basically what it does is, it will basically filter only my records that I have created, not the other records. So that is one. Then I need to see if it's active or not. So only the active accounts that I'll see, it's not the inactive ones. You can put another criteria if what do you say, only the ones with primary email that is having value, so contains data. So these are my filter criteria. Next I'll add my columns. So for adding the columns, you need to click on edit columns. Here currently account name, primary contact, main phone, all are there. Now what I'll do is, I'll add the email address, this email. Then I'll add the owner. So that is all. So So let me save this. So this is, I'm giving my accounts, my personal accounts. So that is the my personal accounts view. So this is the name of my personal view that I am giving. So right now it is saved. So in order to access this, you can go to saved views. If you see this, you can see this personal view. That is my personal accounts view. So that is owner is the owner of the record. So let's go back to this and reload this page. So here if you click on right, if you change the click on the selector, here you can see my views. Under my views, this is the one that I created. So if I click on that view, I can see the data based on the filter criteria that I have applied. Right now there is no data based on the filter criteria. Let me go back and change something so that some data would be visible. So this email, this criteria I am leaving. So let me save this. So reload it again. So what I've done is I've email filter I've removed. So as you see here, I got 5 records under my name, and these are the columns that I added to my personal view. So I'll show you how you can share it to other users. So right now this view is only visible by me, right? If I need to share it, if other users want to access it, I need to share that particular personal view. So I go to advanced find again, click on the saved view, select the saved view. There is option for sharing. So if you click on this share button, it will display a screen asking you for adding users whom you want to give the access. So I'll add user or a team. So let me add user or a team. So here you can choose the users. So let me add a user. So I'm giving these privileges. So right now I can, so if I don't want to give these privileges, so let me give this read access only. So I'm not giving anything else. So I'm sharing this view. So as you see, this view is currently being shared to a user. So that user will have the privilege that I have given to this personal views. That is only read privilege I have given. So he'll be able to read the records of that view. So that is how you share a view. So I hope you understood. So that is all. Thank you.